Hello, everybody, and welcome into December 1st, 2025, the first day of the last month of the year 2025. I have confirmed audio. I can hear it in my ear and see it on that little thing up here. It bounces green. Kids Not Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies, Bill Dawson, who being stingy tonight and not sharing his dinner with us. Thanks, Bill. Rich, Greg Guy, and Jeff Pearl has been awarded the Golden Jeff Pearl Award for ski band. I can't remember the 21632. I think it is. Is that correct, Jeff?
Uh, I'm back. Yeah, that's correct.
Wow, what a whoo! I better stop on the head. And I think we have confirmed audio over on YouTube, so I'll stop that. Go look at chat real quick. Meanwhile, look at
And
this. Look at this poor fool out there shoveling snow tonight. Rick Lakes was first. He says, "Hello, everyone." Scott was second. Scott gives me some very good advice. Don't eat the yellow snow. It's not lemon flavored. Greg Guy was third. Rick, Scott. Yeah, Greg was third. Watching Homeland on Netflix. I don't think I've ever seen that. John Williams was fourth. Hope got through the weekend unscathed. Well, okay, so Saturday night, my niece and I shoveled the driveway because we had snow on the driveway. Tonight, I go to get my mail. I open the garage door. I see the driveway is completely covered. So I'm like, I can probably pull the car in. This is not that much snow, but I'll just shovel it. I slipped one time, and then I changed up how I was shoveling. I was going up and down. I slipped one time. I said, nope, I'm not falling on my butt tonight. So I changed up how I was doing that. But yeah, unscathed sort of. But I mean, 2 snowstorms in 2 days, and I got to be out there shoveling snow. Florida, here I come next year. Scott, is your John is yeah, I see here. John says, is your snowblower in good running shape? He's asking Scott. Yeah, John and I talked about that. It'd be nice to have a snowblower. It would. Um, I mean, I still got to put up with slipping and sliding and falling, but the physicality of it would be out the window. I just got, do the.
if
But
it's
hey,
powdery
you know
snow, you
what?
catch it early.
I just thought of
Never mind.
something. I've got a tiller. Why don't I convert the tiller into a snowblower? Better yet, why don't I just till the damn driveway and make it so it's all chuck? I solved my problem. All right, let's look at this. Finally passed 62,000 miles on his 2013 Dodge Dart Turbo. FBI is very good. Yeah, I had to go Google that because the holiday break this year was really strange. Some of them said they were taking 2 weeks off. Some of them said they were taking 1 week off. Some of them said they were taking 3 weeks off. Well, FBI is new tonight. NCIS is tomorrow. Two of the three are new. Um, Sheriff Country and Sheriff Fire Country are new on Friday. So I think Elsbeth and Matlock are the only two this week that are not new that are coming back next week. It's very weird. Um, so I've got to decide: am I watching out of Las Vegas? Am I watching out of Honolulu? What am I doing? There's your first English moment, by the way. Ran yesterday. Okay, cool. 2-cylinder, 2-cycle or 4-cycle. Robert's in the house. The man in the video did a great job. Thank you, Robert. I just threw together a real quick thumbnail tonight. I I had planned to do it this afternoon, but for some reason, when I was on Zoom, I started seeing interesting things on the screen, just kind of like bright white things. Turned all the lights out. That didn't help. Turned off a couple of monitors. That didn't help. So finally, I said, you know what? I'm going to lay down. I'm going to put a pillow over my head, get it completely dark in here, and I'm just going to lay here half hour, 40 minutes, and rest. I woke up about 7:30, and hey, I can see. I mean, I'm looking right at you guys, and you guys look good, by the way. Look a little darker. Oh, wait, you're over there. My bad. John, we did not get any more snow. Yeah, I wish we wouldn't get any more snow. Went for a walk, and good. Scott's out walking even when it's snowy and coldy. My hat is off and tip to you, Scott. That is a good job. Expecting an Amazon delivery in the morning. I've got to pay my Amazon bill. I actually bought something last month. Uh, Non-standard household supplies, some snacks, a cooler. Chit chat going on back and forth. Let's see if Long Dog is in the house. I'm here. I'm serving up dinner, so I'm listening. It's going to be a slow process. What's going to be slowed? Dinner or listening or both? And Long Dog knows he knew that was coming. I mean, he put it out there. So um, good to see you, Long Dog. Good to see you. John Scott says, John, I've never had a graphics card. Unbothered Avocado. Hello, Unbothered Avocado. It's so cool talking with you this evening over on the Adventures of the Philippine American Couple, which I love listening to David. You guys should go, especially Robert, if Robert's watching. He's got a friend that is in Saudi. Those two guys could be brothers. I swear to you, they could actually be twins. But I really enjoy listening to him. He's very, very philosophically smart and married to a Filipina. I don't think they have children. It's cool. Check him out. I'll drop his link one of these nights. So welcome in. I just made you a moderator. You can drop your link and or share anyone's link you'd like to. And my chat just did what everyone, no tiller conversation, no tiller conversion. I don't know, John. I thought years ago I did see there was a tiller conversion where someone said if you had a tiller, you just do a couple little swap of things and you could turn it into a snowblower. I have no idea. Maybe Scott said that shoveling snow is making my back hurt. That part didn't bother me. What bothered me is, as you all know, ever since I fell 2 years ago now at the state fair and gashed open my head, I have an inherited fear of falling that really got exacerbated by me falling. I I don't mind shoveling the snow. I just don't want to fall. And I got to thinking about this, and it's a funny haha, not funny haha moment. I'm recording this just in case I fall. I should have live streamed it just in case I fall, but I didn't think about that. But anyway, recharge. Go to Home Depot and get a rechargeable electric snowblower. Very easy. Um, I don't have good luck with things that are rechargeable. I don't know what it is, but I do not. I got Marie's channel in there in the Nightbot, and I do see that it's there. That link should be active. I did reach out to Marie via email and got her permission to do so. So we are good to go. Hopefully she will join us here one of these days. Again, it was good seeing here. Ski Man 21632 says, hello, homies. Hello, Ski, otherwise known as Jeff Pearl. Speaking of Jeff, where's Jeff Ryman at? Whenever I slip and fall, I get up laughing just in case. Well, if I could have got up at the state fair laughing, I got blood running down my face. I write my hand across there. I got blood there. My first thought was, oh my God, I'm going to die at the Indiana State Fair. My second thought was, where's my phone? Because I had my phone in my hand. That was my second thought. Yeah, the weird things you think about when you're laying there in pain and agony and covered in blood. And there were good people there that did help me out, especially one lady. I really wished I could have got her name and phone number so I could have reached out and thanked her, but I didn't. Um, I just did not. So if you're still in chat, put a comment in chat so they know that you're here. I did make the avocado, and I don't know her name. And if it's in her name, I didn't see it, and I apologize for that. Mike Wojcik's in the house. How did I miss Mike? My gosh. Hello, Mike. Good to see Mike. Mike came in about 10:03, it looks like, on chat. I've got to determine a better way to watch chat. I have to figure out a way to keep up with chat because I know I do my best to keep up with chat, but I sometimes I do a horrible job of that sometimes. So I've got to figure out a way to do that. I thought maybe this is it. Oh, you know what? I am on Firefox and I'm trying to search for a name. I think I screwed up. I think I went to make someone a moderator, and I think I inadvertently didn't make him a moderator. I may have kicked him out of chat. Oh, that's not good. AVA. Nope, I did. Pretty sure. Boy, that's a hell of a way to get welcome to a channel, is it not? Hey, welcome in, and kick you out. Mabel's in the house. Mabel's in the house. Dora the Explorer Mabel is in the house. Hello, Dora. Mabel, good to see you. You probably have got a. I was watching her earlier as well too, and made the comment that I got to finish up later because I don't watch anything else nowadays. I don't 100% buy into that, but it don't hurt to not watch something. Let's put it that way. Long Dog's comment. So, Unbothered Avocado, interesting name by the way. If you're still here, please put a say hi, hello, something in chat. I want to make sure I got you made a moderator. And if I didn't, I will make sure that I do make you a moderator. Um, I make people that I know moderators just so you can share your channels and other people's channels and recommend and all of that. I've got great moderators that take care of the riffraff of the channel. And yeah, it is what it is. No tiller. Yeah. By golly, there's going to be a tiller conversion now. Challenge accepted, John. 15.1 degrees in Wisconsin. That's cold. I don't know what we are here. I know we're chilly. I don't know the temperature though. The day that counts is Thursday. That's the only temperature I'm worried about. Thankfully, we're not going to have bad weather. It's just going to be cold. And I think I found a good. Scott says 2 inches of snow is not a storm, it's flurries. Yeah. Ski Man says use a leaf blower. I would, but my leaf blower it's horrible. It just the batteries again. I have the damnedest luck with rechargeable stuff. The batteries will I put them in there and it'll say fully charged. I'll put it in there. I'll go to do something and maybe 2, 3, 5 minutes at the most, it's dead. It's frustrating. But I don't plan on being here next winter. I think everyone's quite aware. If it wasn't for that driveway right there that you see behind me, trust me, it's behind me. I would stay here. I like the house. It's a decent sized house for me and my niece. Yeah, there's the driveway. You can see it. It's got such a steep angle to it. And I if I had a flat driveway, if that driveway was flat, I wouldn't shovel it. Just would not shovel it. TSO on Thursday. Yes, you are correct. TSO. Dora says watching 1012, 10 JW 1012. I'm not sure what 1012 means. Where's Dr. McCoy? I mean, Dr. Ghetto. Dr. Ghetto probably is not ever going to watch our channel again, my channel again, this channel again. And I got no qualms with that. You'd have to get on Zoom to get the lowdown on that, but it's about all I'm going to say about it. I wish him luck. I tip my hat to him. Success to him in life. And yeah. TSO, yes. Diane and I talked this afternoon. We figured out pretty much where we're going to park. Now we just got to go find some place for me to get coffee, and I think she's probably going to have an alcoholic drink, and I'm not going to drink alcohol. I haven't in enough years now that I don't miss it. So we figured we're going to get there about an hour and some change before the show starts. That way we kind of blend in. We get by the time the way we got it planned, by the time we walk in the building, they're going to open up the gates to go into the venue itself, and that'll work out really good. The last 2 years I've gone, I've stood in line once outside. Thank goodness it was a very comfortable 40 degrees and the sun was out. And once inside because we got there plenty early enough to get out of the cold weather, and we just stood in the line for 45 minutes, and that was ridiculous. It like to kill my legs. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Thursday. 2 days in a wake up. Greg knows what I'm talking about. StreamerBot's still broken. You can keep trying to commands, I don't think. I'll make up. Thank you, John. Have one for me, please. Have one or two for me. I look at it this way. Here's a little bit of philosophical moments coming up. Hello, Jeff Ryman from Lost Wages. You're the first and so far only one from Lost Wages, so you still got that streak going.
Yeah, all right.
I'll let you know when it's broken.
Yeah, I was doing some errands.
Yeah, I was out doing some errands early. Look over my left shoulder right here. That's the errands I was doing right here. Errands. TSO is nice. Yeah, they I used to watch him a
Yeah, I
lot.
saw your short. So
Man, between you, I can't tell you or Brian anything. Now you just let the whole world know you saw my shorts. Doggone it. What am I going to do with you guys? Um,
and you notice I complained about it.
yeah, I think I would too. Um, I watched a lot of TSO on the internet. There's a couple of them that they have where the two pianists are having a war of different songs, and they both jam to one of my all-time favorite songs, which is a theme from Charlie Brown, Snoopy, or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but I absolutely think that's one of the greatest songs ever composed and written and played. So I had seen them. Then when they showed up in Indianapolis, I thought, I got to see these. Well, at that time it was a we got to see these, but it was more I got to see these. So we went. And then that was cool that year. And then the next year we went, which was last year, we sat up above and had a little bit better seats. This year, I know we're sitting on the side about middle way of the arena, and I'm really looking forward to going. I wasn't going to go. Diane and I were talking about it. She's been there. I've been there. And she says, well, I'll just get the tickets and we'll go. I'm not going to argue. So, and I said, well, I'm paying for parking. I'm paying for dinner. And I hope White Castles is okay. So anyway, John, to repeat an old Army saying, don't call me sir, I work for a living. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Mabel's still in the house. Yellow Submarine, the Beatles. Yeah, I got Brian's little song last night. He uploaded his one of his power director things, and lately he's been doing a guess the song at the end. Um, I knew what it was before John Lennon ever started singing, and I still haven't got an answer. He said it was on the flip side of a number one hit, and the only one that comes to mind is Hey Jude. I'm not sure. And I asked him, but he never did answer me. Yes, it's possible. The song is named Lucy and Linus. It is that. Yeah, Long Dog. I believe you're correct. I believe it could be called Lucy and Linus. Um, I've seen that thing done so many different ways with so many different instruments. I just love the piano version of it. I've seen various uh, editions of that as well. It's harder than hell to play. Me to Christmas in Sarajevo. Okay, I'm not sure what Scott. Me to Christmas. Did I miss a comment? Imagine that if I did. Dora's still here. John says, hope you don't have a problem driving in the snow. Yeah, she called in today. I think she didn't feel good, though. I don't think it had anything to do with the weather. The roads around here are good. I mean, you can see our street clear, which is frustrating because part of our HOA dues are to keep the street clear. Let me rephrase that. Part of our HOA duties are to keep the street clear. It's not clear. They have never plowed this street, ever. I moved here in 22. I don't think they're going to clear it again this year. City streets are fine. You get out of this addition, city streets are dry. I mean, well, they're wet. They're not. They don't have snow on them, but they're fine. They are fine. Jeff and Scott. Jeff saying hello to Scott, Greg, Ski Van, Dora, and Long Dog. Yeah.
Hello.
Yep.
I can't talk.
Hello. Got the two Jeffs here now. Got the Jeff R and the Jeff P, or we'll just go with Ski Man. Anybody have anything they'd like to pass along or bring up or discuss or watch anything interesting today or do anything? Great lightning effects at the concert on YouTube. For TSO, if you're referring to TSO, yeah. I never realized I like their music, and I never realized what a show they put on, and they do put on a show. Uh, really, really, really good show. Last year we were up above and we were right by the snow globe. And I mean, the first year, obviously we didn't see it because the snow globe was behind us and elevated. Well, last year we were behind where we were at. So it's right in front of us and to our right. Really, really cool. Really cool. I'll update you guys. I do plan on doing a show on Thursday night. It might be a little late. I'm going to strive to get back here by 10 o'clock, but I don't know. I'm going to schedule it for, I believe, 10:15, give or take, just in case I'm running a little bit late. And if I get here early, then I'll just change it and go live. Or if I get here not in time, I may schedule it out to 10:30 or something. But there will be a live stream on Thursday night. My live stream's still muted. Yeah, Dora. Dora. I'm just gonna. Mabel, your new name is Dora, so get used to it. Um, I figured you'd still be live. I was watching until I had to go, and it's not that I had to go. It's just that everybody I keep hearing from a lot of creators is don't watch someone else's live stream while you're doing your live stream because it hurts the creator, which would be me, the creator's watch hours. So I need all the help I can get, and I don't watch them anymore. I used to watch 4 or 5 at a time because of my other system. Unbothered Avocado. I watched a documentary today about Africans splitting apart and why more and more dormant volcanoes are waking up. It was really interesting. Yeah, I watch a guy called Paul Zilla who shows the Kilauea volcano out of Hawaii, and man, that's interesting. Um, it just blows my mind to see that stuff come spewing up out of the earth, and you know you're not going to go over and touch it and go, is this hot? Because as soon as you do, you're going to lose this much of your hand. Instantly cauterized, by the way. You may or may not feel it, but
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
yeah,
most
very
of
cool.
those, well, some are not in these locations, but most volcanoes are at the edges of tectonic plates where one of them's crawling over the other one.
Yeah,
The old ring of fire around the Pacific Rim, for example.
yeah.
Now, Hawaii is out in the middle, obviously, and there's some others like that. And uh, the old Yellowstone volcano, which isn't active, thank God, of course, is in the middle of the plate. There's
Yeah, isn't the Ring of Fire,
this
isn't
one.
that like due east of the Philippines, if I remember right?
Well, that's all around the edge of the Pacific Ocean. I mean, up through Japan and Korea and all the way around and then down our west coast, you know.
I didn't realize it
I
was
think
that
it,
vast.
well,
I
that's
didn't.
where all the edges of the Pacific plate are, I think.
I should have paid attention more in school.
Well, we never talked about that in school. That's
Bad
just something
Dougie.
I've seen online.
Unbothered Avocado. I just moved from Washington State near Mount Baker Missouri. Turns out I'm not that far from the new Madrid fault line. Um, Never made it to Washington State. I have a good friend from Washington, military buddy. Would love to have gone up there and visited at least once or twice. I made it to California, and the furthest north I ever made it to California was Fresno and Yosemite. I guess Yosemite is north of Fresno, so I guess Yosemite would be the farthest north. Loved Yosemite. Been twice. Once time we were just out driving, and we literally were like the vultures from the movie The Jungle Book. What do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do today, man? I'm driving, so we ended up at Yosemite, which was fun. Really, really fun. A lot of things that we did. We ended up that way. Sorry, I'm in Jefferson City, Mo. Okay, you're in Mo. That's all that matters. How was your weather in the big city or the big state of Mo, which is Missouri? Any snow, rain? I flew into Seattle, then Minneapolis. I don't even think, of all my years of traveling when I was in the military, I think the majority of my flights were out of San Francisco. I'm trying to think if we flew, I think we might have flew out of Seattle once, and we always went to Anchorage. We always had a layover in Anchorage. I don't care if you were on a military flight or you're on a civilian flight, you always go to Anchorage, Alaska. Don't know why. Never did understand that. Um, always nighttime there too, now that I think about it, which I found to be interesting. Huh. Anyway, um, Nightbot's still working. That's good. Good, good, good. I see Dora's channel. A little snowy and icy here. Yeah, I threw some stuff down on the driveway after I shoveled it off. Hopefully that'll keep it cleared. Somebody suggested I get a flamethrower. I'd get in trouble with that. Good idea. I liked it. Great idea. Stand in my garage and fire that thing up. Melt the people's yards over there across the street. Oops, sorry.
No, I meant one of the little ones like you burn weeds off your sidewalk with.
Oh, that's no
Oh, we
fun. Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
But I know. I had actually considered leaving the doggone car on the street, but then there's two problems that come to mind immediately with that. Number one, it's on the
Somebody
street.
sliding down the street and banging
Yeah.
into your
Bang
car.
into it. That was the first concern. And the second concern was it's out in the elements, it's not protected, and the cold weather could affect the battery, and I just would hate that. John says a couple gallons of kerosene in a match.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Not a bad idea, John. I'll have to remember that.
Better.
I got a little
better,
bit of
better than
I got
gasoline.
gasoline in the garage. Just let it trickle
Oh,
down the
God,
driveway.
If you
Kerosene's
get
better.
the flamethrower, just be careful to point it towards the street and not the house.
Yeah, really. Unbothered Avocado, which I really wish I knew her real name, but let's go with that. I've lived all over the United States, originally from Michigan, so I'll take all this over what they have any day. Yeah, I've not been to Michigan. I don't want to go to Michigan, even though I have friends in Michigan. Classmate of mine lives in Michigan, but I do not desire to go to Michigan. Jamie, okay. Or is that Jaime? Could it be? It could be Jamie. It could be Jaime. Which I'm pretty sure it's Jamie. But are you military or were you affiliated? Well, that's another big word Ken Stott should not try to pronounce. Were you affiliated with the military? Just wondering. And nice to meet you, Jamie. My name is Ken. I'm a Gemini. Nothing. No homie's gonna touch that one. Oh my gosh. Greg's thinking about it, so Greg's like, I'll get him on that one. No, just traveled a lot of years ago. Okay, cool. Cool.
Thought you were a GPT myself.
I'm a Libra.
Well, here we go. We're all going to give our astrological signs. Bill, would you like to join the astrological? Jeff goes, nope. Yeah, I have most of your birthdays. I can figure this out. Okay, we have this new thing called the AI, and I can go in there and I can say Jeff's birthday is, and it'll tell me what you are. I mean, and you know how much belief do you have in that? I guess that's the best way to put it. I mean, I'm a Gemini. I'm allegedly twins. Probably a good me and a better me. I don't know, or a good me and a bad me. Who knows? John Williams says Chat GPT. I've been using Chat GPT a lot lately. I've got Night Cafe thanks to Bill and Sam. I've got Chat GP thanks to Bill and Sam and Doug a little bit. I've got Gemini, but I haven't used it yet. And I don't use it for smart things. I use it to create things as far as my numbers and images and things like that goes. And Aries, okay. Now, one point in time in my life, I could tell you what the days for that was because my mom was super, super big into astrology at one point in her life. Back years and years, like 50 years ago. She's 87, so probably even 60 years ago now. Big into that. Like nightly, you know, you're a Gemini and this is what your horoscope says. And this, the only thing she didn't do is palm reading, but everything else. The Philippine American, hello, Dave. Now, I'm going to guess that it's David. I don't think it's Lorelei, but if it's Lorelei, hello, Lorelei. And if not, then I'll say hello to David again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hello, host. Good to see you tonight on the panel. Yeah, I don't get notifications on YouTube. I don't know why. So how I come across things is I go to YouTube and I look and I see, oh, look, David's live. So then I go watch David, or I'm scrolling. Well, look, Mabel's live. So I'll go watch Mabel. Someone can figure out my notifications for me. I'll give you 50 cents. Okay, hard bargain. I'll give you 75 cents, but that's it. No more. It's me, leader of the pack. Yeah. So he's saying leader of the pack, which stands for the Philippine American couple. Cute play on words, by the way. I like it. It's good to see people that were on David's live stream. I don't know if he goes by Dave or David. I know some people like I'm Kenneth. Again, here we go down to my name's Kenneth. I'm a Gemini. No, I go by Ken, which y'all, now I'm starting to sound like Robert. You guys know, growing up, my middle name is Richard, so I went by Rick. Everyone knew me as Rick. Rick, 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 Rick. In the military, it was either Sergeant or Rick, one of the two. I married a Filipino, and it was almost like instant. It was Ken. Not Kenneth, not Kenny, Ken. And from that point forward, and many, 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 many moons ago, it was Ken. I've had a couple of my classmates go, "What do I call you?" You can call me anything you want. Call me smart. Ricardo, John. Oh my gosh, yes, Ricardo. There you go. Rick and Ricardo. Hey, Lucy, I'm home. Richard, yes, yes. Oddly enough, I never went by Richard.
Stout.
As Sir Kenneth Richard Stout to you. Oh, that's another thing. How many years? Lorna and I were together 17 years. Not one time in that time period did any other Filipino or Filipina ever refer to me as Sir Ken. Ever. She's off and running in La La Land or whatever she's doing, and now it's Sir Ken, Sir Ken, Sir Ken, Sir Ken, Sir Ken. I'm just waiting for that sword to be knighted on the old shoulder. Then we got things to worry about.
Just make sure.
Rich got it. Rich is the only one that got that. Do what, Jeff?
You just want to make sure the sword taps you on the shoulder and doesn't slice off your head.
Yes, yeah. Avocado, so glad you're doing well, and thank you for coming. Yeah, the only one I haven't seen over from David's stream is Pat, who lives down in Columbus, Indiana. But I also know Pat was having some snow, and apparently the snow affects his internet, so he was a little bit affected by the snow. I'm fortunate here, knock on wood, that the snow doesn't affect my internet, and hopefully it never will.
Well, if you get snow on the line between the tin cans, it tends to.
Yeah. Well, ours is buried, so hopefully it doesn't be. It's not affected. If it wasn't for the driveway, you guys can figure out a way for me to alter this driveway. I'm staying here in this house, but the driveway, as you can see, this is Saturday night I'm shoveling, Monday night I'm shoveling. These are not good odds for this winter. I could become a snowbird. I could go down to Florida. I got 3 options. Yeah, go ahead.
So we won't have it here in Vegas, but this mention of weather, I'm curious what effect the heavy snowfall would have on my internet, since it comes by microwave radio to me.
Yeah, can you imagine? Do you get affected by rain?
Sure. Doesn't seem too much, but we don't have that much rain either, of course.
Right,
right. The rainy days we had 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, it didn't seem to do much.
Yeah, I miss Vegas. Everything happens for a reason. So
Vegas,
you look forward to Tara's in the house. Hello, Tara. Good morning from India. Good evening from Indiana. Play on words there, but thank you for being here. Good to see you again. I'm sure she's jumping ship from Dora Mabel the Explorer's live stream. So yeah, I don't think I could be in Vegas with everything that's going on right now. So I'm where I'm supposed to be, I believe. I want to stay close to the grandkids. I think you guys all know that. I speak highly of them, or not highly. I speak about them all the time, and they're the reason I'm here. I moved back to Indiana for my mom, for my son, and for my grandkids. I'm not sure if that's the exact right order or not. Probably really close. It might have been son, grandkids, mom. I don't know. Mom's doing well. I know there's a couple of people that keep asking, and mom's doing really well. She has accepted the fact she's in the memory care facility, and she seems to like it so far. I don't know. I think I'm going to wrap it up if anybody doesn't have anything. Bill, you look like you're deep in thought on a project. I have to ask.
She supposedly has a line to charge it herself.
Can Bill even hear us? Bill goes, what? Wait, my name's Bill.
That's my name.
Yeah, don't wear it out, right? Remember that old saying? Farah says, hello, ma'am. Let's see who said hello. John says 184. I'm not sure what that is. 92, 184. What's the score in the game? Have the Giants come back to tie the game yet? Hold on. Let's have our nightly plate of dinner from Greg. Hold on, Greg. Hold on. Give me some warning next time. There we go. Oh, macaroni with what? Hamburger? Tomato sauce?
Yep, peppers and
Wow.
onions
Of course,
Hot
peppers
and
and
crushed
onions.
red peppers.
Oh man, that looks good. Did you
We
make
knew
enough
it
for
would have
everybody?
Peppers and onions.
Well, yeah. I mean, Greg has peppers and onions in his coffee. You know.
He's got it in his veins.
Greg goes, no, I don't. Look good, Greg. Look really good. I had chicken. I baked some chicken in the oven. I put it on 200 and I think it was 230 or 240, and I let it bake all day. Man, it was literally took the fork, stuck it in, and it just peeled off the bone. It was really, really good. I got to remember that. So 30-20. The score is seriously 30-25. New England and the Giants are in a game. That's surprising. I figured I thought New England would win that game pretty handedly. I really did. Oh, I like your avatar, Jeff. That's cool. 31-15. Sorry. Okay, that's a little bit more like it. And I have to go out on a limb here and say that the 30 is going to be New England. Just a guess. That'd be one huge upset if it was 30-15 with the Giants winning. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm getting ready to end it. We're at coming up on 40 minutes by the time the outro plays. Good
You have to
Lord.
praise?
Yeah, I may be. I don't know if this is going to work or not.
Works.
Exactly, because we all know I've been messing around with it, so it may or may not work. Or we're about to find out.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honey bees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
And we should be back in a minute. We are back by OBS standards, and we are back. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It was good seeing some new faces around and good to seeing the conversation in there. Mike Wojcik, thank you, Mike. John, Scott, Jamie, thank you for being here. Tara, thank you for being here. Mabel, if you're still here, thank you for being here. Greg, Jeff, Greg. Bill, Rich, thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, the email is right there above the Zoom homies, kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Ask me for the credentials to get on Zoom. I'll give them to you. You click the link, you join us, and then you shake your head and go, why in the hell did I join this? Would really like to see everybody there trying to grow Zoom. Rick Lakes may or may not have a stream tomorrow. He wasn't sure. I think he was leaning to try to get back or try to get out of his meeting or whatever it was. And I definitely will be here tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Thank you guys for being here. Good night. Oh my gosh. Good night, Scotty. Good night, guys.